I'm here. Well folks, I've finally arrived at the Travelodge East Grinstead after a long, arduous trip. Starting off in my hometown on the train. I was informed when I got on the train that there was no hot drinks available. Their coffee machine was not up the duff. Anyway, it was faulty, broken. So in compensation, we were allowed a free cold drink and some other bits, but we would have got choice of cold drinks, I think anyway. But anyway, my seat was reserved and it was on a table of, with four. Two people were sat opposite and I wasn't even next to the window. I normally get a single seat, with a table in the middle. Anyway, after we got started, I said to the man opposite, do you think it's okay if I move along? My seat was reserved, but there was a single seat. So I sat on that. No one sat in front of me, so I could stretch my legs out, and so could he. Oh, what a lovely view I've got here. I'm on the 4th floor. I requested a quiet room. I was hoping actually it would be facing the high street, but I'm not sure if it will do. No, probably won't. The quiet room, I'll show you my view. It is absolutely breathtaking, so brace yourself. Hopefully you can see through the dirty window. That's my view. Oh, there's a bit of a view of a car park. If I just move, we've got should get good reception with that tower there and some satellite dishes, and there's I don't quite see, there's a car park. Now that is some of that is a Wetherspoons pub where I'm going to risk having a breakfast. Hopefully it's okay. It's called the Ounce and Ivy Bush. So we'll see. I'll certainly, I don't know, I might even pop in there for something soon. I don't know really. I'm not that hungry. I had a pack up, brought with me. I'm going to go out shortly. I'm going to have a shower anyway. I'm going to use the facilities to their full. So here are the facilities. Let's reverse back. It's quite a small room, I think, really, compared to the one I stayed at in London last. It wasn't a Travelodge. It was a Holiday Inn Express. But, I'm not here for the room. I'm here to visit East Grinstead and to go to London. So no, I don't really like having the wardrobe bit here. And then when all my clothes are hung up, they're going to be hung over the chair, so I'll have to possibly move the chair along. I don't think I'll be making much use of it anyway. We have open here. I assume that's for a bottle. I won't be using that. Here's the remote for the telly. So, if you're coming here on business, as I suppose a lot of folk might be, we have quite a nice big desk with a chair, a lamp, kettle. Oh, I forgot to bring some descaler because it's hard water here, I'm sure. Oh, but that's not too bad. I will be using the kettle, but I'll be boiling it first, obviously, and then tipping away the boiled water and then drinking the second lot. But I'm going to get some bottled water. Tea and coffee making facilities, very Spartan. Right, there we go. Yeah, so I've got 2 sockets and 2 USBs and a bin. That's my rucksack. No, it's a shame, no bedside tables. I do like a bedside table, but we've got, again, places to plug in devices, charge the phone, a little cubby there, and we've got, that's a little light. And we can also turn on and off the main lights. So it's, I'll report back on the bed when I've slept in it. Only 2 pillows, but that doesn't bother me because I only ever have one. I should have brought my UV torch to seek out all the staining, all the splatter up the wall, but I forgot. Got another socket there, so if you had a hair dryer, you could dry yourself, but obviously no need for a hair dryer for me. And there's a little fire here, which is optional. I don't think I'll be needing it. It's quite mild for October. I'm sweating, that's why I'm going to have a nice shower. So you could pull that out and use that wherever if you wanted to, but there will be aircon there. Towels, because I'm a solo traveller. What have we got? Two towels. That's more than enough for 5 nights, and 1 hand towel. And we can opt out of cleaning. Blah blah blah. Staying more than a night. To reduce something, we'll come in and freshen up your room and make your bed if you place me outside. Right. I don't really think I might need someone to empty the bin during my stay. The other side, the same. Temperature controls. That's a door. So here we have the... Oh, it's very bright in here. Oh, it's very bright. This has been refurbed fairly recently, I think this year. So we have a toilet. Oh, look, nice and clean. Nice clean toilet. They're not even full rolls, are they? I might be needing more toilet rolls over 5 nights. We've got, a sink. It's not. I thought it was a pubic hair. Does that work? Oh, it's one of those. I thought it was a pop-up. It's not. It's a flipper. Shaver, socket or toothbrush. Foaming hand wash included. Oh, revitalising hair and body wash included. I won't be using that. Oh dear. It's big enough, but look. A shower curtain of all things. A shower curtain. Crikey, this is small. I mean, I'm in here on my own. I mean, it doesn't matter as long as the shower works. I'm going to have a nice shower in a minute, I think, just to freshen up after my arduous long trip. We have a towel rail and a hook for your dressing gown. I didn't bring my dressing gown. I was travelling light. There's the television, of course, and we'll see if it works. I didn't realise people can see me. There's people walking. I don't know what that area is at the top, so I better be careful when I'm taking off my pants. Oh, hang on. There's the telly. So anyway, all in all, it wasn't too bad. Right. Oh, here we go. Now, the test is, does it get QVC? Now, it's British Bake Off an extra slice tonight, so at least there's something I'll be able to watch. Oh, I think we have QVC. Yes, is it coming up? We have QVC, folks. Do we have the awful, awful Ideal World? Now that's the big test. Do we have that shitty channel? I don't think we have Ideal World. Oof. It's normally on 51. Oh dear. Right, we'll turn that off. So, yeah, it's more or less, what I expected, really. A basic 3-star hotel room. So the journey wasn't too bad. It's stressful in London. The barriers weren't working. And what I realised, I'd bought myself an Oyster card, hadn't I, beforehand, and loaded it with £30, an Oyster card, so I can use it on the underground and overground wambling free around London. And I realised, fortunately, about half an hour before I got to London, that I'd forgotten it. So I had to pay for the tube with my debit card. It's easy enough, but I wanted to use an Oyster card. I also, at King's Cross, as everyone was trying to get out because the barriers weren't working they were working with some cards, but not with the ones you had on your phone. So anyway, while we're trying to get through, I saw Miss Sandy Togsvig, I believe that's how you pronounce it, looking quite rough, but then she didn't have a BBC makeup artist to do her face before she left the home or wherever she's been. So I don't know. Yeah, she's looking quite old. I remember her from years ago. And that was actually a TVS production or Southern television production called Number 73. I don't know if it was broadcast up north and everywhere, but it was broadcast when I lived down here. And she used to do a thing called the Sandwich Quiz, where she'd have a celebrity asking them questions while making sandwiches. I don't know what it was about, but that's what I remember of Number 73. Normally I'd watch BBC Saturday mornings, so I don't know why I tuned into that. I don't think Swap Shop ran completely all year, so Perhaps I'd gone to ITV when Swap Shop wasn't on or something. So yeah, got to King's Cross, and then you've got to get from King's Cross to Victoria. Now I went the long route. There is a shortcut I saw on YouTube, but I couldn't remember it. But it is quite a trek when you're pulling a bag along with you. And it was absolutely boiling hot down there, boiling hot on the tube, but it's fairly short trip from King's Cross to Victoria Station. I get to the main doodah, saw that there was a train in about 40 odd minutes. I thought, oh. But then I thought, right, I'll just look along the big doodah, and there was one earlier, so I managed, and it was on platform 19, so I had to sort of briskly get to platform 19. So I got the train in time, so that was good. There wasn't no waiting about, and I had to try and find first class carriage, but they're not like the old first class that I remember, that my dad used to travel from East Grinstead to London during, when he was working. He had first class, but it was back in the day. If you remember Reggie Perrin, he used to go to work at Sunshine Desserts every day in one of these first class carriages that held 6 people. They were like separate compartments, not individual, but they were sort of individual, 3 seats either side with a door and a corridor. So it's not like that anymore. It's not even a separate carriage. First class basically is just a bit at the end. There's not even dividing glass. So I could smell the people in standard class, and I felt a bit stupid really paying first class when I realised it's basically in the same carriage. So when I get another ticket, I'm just going standard class. Don't pay for first class because it's not worth it. It is worth it, I think, for a longer trip, but on southern trains it's not worth it. Not like the trains don't sound anything like they used to back in the old day. They used to have this chukun, and I think they're called slam door trains, and they've got a distinctive sound, diesel trains, but I expect they're electric now. But anyway, so once I got on the train to East Grinstead, takes an hour from Victoria to East Grinstead. It was fine. Just sat there fiddling with my phone and listening to some music, and got here. It was a bit more of a trek than I remember, but everywhere seems further away when you're pulling your luggage behind you. So yeah, got checked in. Reception's on the first floor, so you have to go in a lift to get here. Checked in, and that's about it. So folks, I'm going to have a shower. I'll report back and tell you how it was. I might just have a quick change of clothes, possibly. Well, I might not bother actually. I think I'm okay, but I will have a shower and walk out to East Grinstead and see where I can eat or buy some things to eat from Waitrose. I'm back in the hotel. I'm still doing a walk according to my watch. How do you stop this? Stop! Oh, crikey. Right, it's 5:01. So I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the night. I mean, really. So anyway, I've had a look round. I went into Waitrose and got a few bits. It was slim pickings, possibly because of the time of day. But I've got myself a little hotel picnic, which I will be eating along with a couple of other items. Do you want to see what I've just bought from Waitrose? Oh, what's it asking me? Yes, end the workout. Thank you. Right. So, just to have with, a drink, I've got some stem ginger oat biscuits. They'll last me the full 5 days, I expect. So all I've got to eat, it's all cold stuff. So anyway, I got a meal deal. I think I got a meal deal. Did it take the discount off? Yes, I think I did get that. Yes, I got the meal deal. So my meal deal was £5, and for that I bought a spiced falafel and feta, whatever that is, wrap. And also in the meal deal, I've got some vegetable sushi, which I normally get from other retailers, but there's a brown thing here. I don't know what the brown thing is. I can't see anything. I've got my lenses in. I'll only be able to read this with my lenses out. I did bring my glasses. There's bound to be something I've forgotten. I've already forgotten something, but I've rectified that at Waitrose. Anyway, I can't read it, but it does say it's vegetarian. So that's what I'm eating. I've also bought some mini cheddars, red Leicester. So I'll have one of those with my meal deal. You know, so it's a fully balanced meal. Oh, I've got a pudding as well. Oh yes, got a pudding. I bought a Waitrose lemon curd West Country yogurt. Now I do have two teaspoons here for my coffee, so I will use one of those teaspoons for my yogurt. I'm not going to be licking it out, you know, like a rabid dog. I will use a teaspoon. So there's that, and well, I won't be having these yet, but I was hankering for some nuts. I bought some roasted, it's not honey roasted, roasted and salted cashew nuts. And yeah, this is another thing I forgot. I've packed quite a lot of toiletries. A shaver, shaving cream, moisturiser, some molten brown bath stuff, shower gel, toothpaste, mouthwash, everything. But I didn't bring any face wash. And the irony is I've got so much face wash at home. So this was on offer. It's Heath, it was a third off. Heath face wash, black lava, ground and activated charcoal powder to gently cleanse and exfoliate. Oh, it's a bit of a scrub as well as a wash. Quite fresh faced at the moment because I'm freshly shaved. I think I'll stay freshly shaved for the trip. Oh, that's it from there. But I've got some other things. Yes, £20 this whole lot cost about. Oh yeah, because I'd forgotten them. I've got some cotton buds. You know, I just feel after a shower I like to sort of just go, I don't poke, never poke, but I like to sort of go around and have a little clean around the ears to sort of dislodge any water. So these are 100% recycled cotton buds. So that's that. Oh, and also I'm discontinuing bum wipes at home, and I have just finished them at home, but I think when I'm away I need to wipe my bottom with a moistened wipe. So I got these Andrex Fresh and Sensitive fragrance-free bum wipes. So that'll be going in the bathroom, well, shower room. And I think, oh no, there's more. Oh yeah, because in the meal deal, I had to choose a drink, and this is a Purdy's Rejuvenate Grape and Apple with ginseng. I hope it doesn't stimulate me too much. You know, I've had enough stimulation for today. I want some relaxing. Well, I'm gonna have to make do with the terrestrial TV. Bake Off and Extra Slices on at 8. So well, I've got 3 hours nearly to wait for that. I've got stuff on my iPad. I can get internet access. not getting it through the hotel. I'm just, you know, using my doodah, my pay-as-you-go doobry, which will be okay for browsing YouTube. I've downloaded quite a lot. I started watching, well, I've nearly finished watching it. I'll probably finish watching American Beauty, that film. I haven't seen it for years, and I saw it on to buy, you know, an Apple doodah. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll buy that to watch. So I watched some of that on the train, and I've downloaded another film, and I've got other stuff downloaded to watch. So if there's nothing on the TV, which invariably there won't be, I can look at YouTube and things I've downloaded. Oh, and finally, I just bought just a pack of 6 of these still water. They're just to go in my doodah in the kettle. So that's it. Don't know, I feel a bit teary. I don't know why. I just felt a bit teary walking around town because it's gone downhill since I was last here. I mean, clearly it's gone downhill since I didn't, you know, I moved from East Grinstead in 1986, I think. Yeah. I think it was March 1986 I last lived in East Grinstead. So obviously it's a completely different place to them, but it's different to when I was last here a few years ago. I think that was with Mark. It wasn't for a full week. We stopped in the Crown Plaza Hotel, and it wasn't for a full week. But we have been here as well when we stopped in a cottage in this vineyard area. Well, I can't remember what the area's called, but it's, you know, be no good for me to stop there because you need a car to get to and from that. It's quite on the outskirts. It's not walkable. Because obviously I'm here on my own and don't drive, this location, this central location, is pretty good for a single traveller like myself at the moment. So I'm going to have a bit of a lounge on the bed, I think. I'm going to eat my hotel picnic and see what happens. Did I tell you I had a shower? Yeah, I freshened up. Shower was okay, not too bad. Freshened up with a shower. And I'm just going to sort of, there's not a lot I can do. I did notice a fish and chip shop when I was walking to Waitrose. Now, obviously I can't eat the fish. As long as the chips aren't fried in beef dripping, and I doubt they are down south, they may do a veggie burger. So that's a hot meal I could have. And the good thing about this particular hotel, you're not passing reception every time you go to your room. Many hotels, you come in the main area and reception sees you. But because reception's on the first floor, you come in the entrance where there's 2 lifts, one wasn't working, and you can go direct to your floor. So I'm on the 4th floor, you can go direct to your floor and they don't see you coming in. So I can bring in greasy, smelly not fish and chips, burger and chips, and eat them in the room if I want a hot meal. But you know, I'm going to try the Wetherspoons. I'm not going to do it this evening. I'm not that hungry for a hot meal. What I've bought is more than enough. But I will be sampling their cooked veggie breakfast. So, and I've been in contact with my brother who still lives here. And I think the weather's okay tomorrow. So I've told him I'm here. He doesn't have a phone. So I emailed him. So we're going to have a walk of some description. I hope it's not a 20-mile trek like he normally does. But he's got a walk planned. So I did bring some shoes suitable for walking and some clothes suitable for walking. So tomorrow I expect it'll be mainly having a walk. But I'm going to have a cooked breakfast to start with. Get my energy up. Because I think it's going to maybe be a long slog. I don't know, but it'd be nice. Just to get out and about. Mark knows the area, he's lived here for years, he's never moved from his flat. When we moved up to York, Mark stayed here and he got a flat near the station, which I think he was the first person to live in that. I don't know if they were new. No, I don't think he was the first person, but they're fairly new when he moved in, but he moved into that flat sort of the latter half of 1985, and then because he knew we were moving, and then we moved up in March 86. So I remember for Christmas 85 I bought him a few things for his house, some tea towels and some glasses, drinking glasses, bits, little bits like that. But yes, I'm not going. I don't think he allows people in his flat. In the old days, in the early days when I moved up to Bishopthorpe near York, I used to come down once a year, stay in Mark's flat, and he used to take me to London, and we used to go and see a show and go around all the shops in London. Very full day, come back on the train. But I don't think he'd even want to go to London, so it'll just be a walk in the countryside away from people. I think that's the plan tomorrow. And then Saturday I'll be off to London again, but I should have recovered by then, because Saturday is my ABBA Voyage again. ABBA Voyage at matinee, so that's 3 p.m. for ABBA Voyage, and then Miranda Hart in Conversation With at 7:30 p.m. I don't know if I've told you yet, but I've decided, I think I did tell you. But anyway, I'm stopping in London. I've spent the extra. I just thought it's easier to get a central London hotel which is within a few minutes away from the theatre where Miranda Hart's going to be. And also it means I'll be in London on the Sunday morning, so I can go to this Clean and Tidy Home show. So I'll be doing another room tour. It is another Travelodge, but it'll be different to this one, I hope. If it's the same, well, I'll still show you it. Hope it's not the same. But anyway, but with that Travelodge in central London near Covent Garden, you can buy a breakfast. So I did pay the extra £11.25 or something. So I have my choice of breakfast. So I'll be getting up early, filling up on breakfast, and then getting whatever train I need to get and tube to go to the Clean and Tidy Home show. A few hours there. So I've spent extra because I can check in the Covent Garden Hotel. I can check in early at noon. So I'm going to get there for noon. Check in, freshen up, leave my stuff. Oh, hang on a minute. Yes, that's on Saturday. I'm all confused. That's on Saturday. So yes, I'm checking in Saturday about noon. So I'll have enough time to freshen up, blah blah blah, and then get myself over to Abervoyage, and then I'll come back to the hotel, something to eat, freshen up. Then it's the Miranda Hart in conversation. Then it's back to the hotel, sleepy, and then in the morning I've paid extra, so I don't have to check out till noon. So I'm going to get up early, breakfast, and get to the Clean and Tidy Home show quite early on Sunday. Spend 2 hours. Well, I don't know how long I'll be there. I can't see myself being there more than 2 to 3 hours, and then come back if I've got any more time. Quick look around London, and then I'll check out. Obviously, just before, I think it's 2. I have to check out, so I'm not going to have much time. So say I get to the Clean and Tidy Home show about 10, 11, yeah, that's more than enough time for that. But I mean, I can still do something. I don't have to come straight back here, because I'm not going to have so much. I will have a rucksack with, my pyjamas and a bit of toiletries and stuff. But I can, it won't be so bad. So I can do some more London stuff. And then I'll be all Londoned out, I think. Because I've had a whole weekend, Saturday and Sunday more or less, in London. So I think I've planned it wrong. I should have really, because most of the things I'm doing are in London, so I should have just got a central London hotel. But I was also wanting to come to East Grinstead, so. But I think if I did this again, I would split it. So basically I'm paying for 2 hotel rooms on Saturday night. I'm paying for this one that I've already paid for, and I'm paying for the one in London. Because I didn't, I just thought, I was just thinking it would be easier just to be able to get to a hotel within walking distance when Miranda Hart's finished, instead of worrying about getting on the tube and getting to East Grinstead on the train quite late at night. I didn't fancy it. So if I do this ever again, well, I will split the holiday. So I'll come here for 3 nights or so, straight here, and then 2 or 3 nights in a central London hotel. I think that's what I'd do. Mark was saying about doing it together. It's a bit hard having the dogs. We can't bring the dogs really to London. I wouldn't want to. I don't know how they'd cope on. They wouldn't. I would never do. They're old dogs. I wouldn't want to see a dog on the underground. Some Travelodges and things you can take dogs. You can pay extra and have your dog, but I would not. Don't bring a dog to London, folks, unless you live in London. Don't. I wouldn't. But bless them, they're knocking on. So there will be a stage, hopefully not for ages. Don't cry, Rog. But they will go one day. So we'll be less restricted until we get other dogs. Either inherit or get some more dogs ourselves. We can do these weekends away, to London and stuff. Mark wasn't keen on it. He doesn't really like London, but he's been more sort of keen on doing stuff in London. But it's not that expensive, especially if you pre-book well in advance. You can get some decent cheapish hotels, basic, Travelodge, Premier Inn, Holiday Inn, all that, and it's not, it's direct train from where we live to London, so it's okay. Right, folks, just feeling a little bit flat and deflated. Don't know why. I think I need to eat something. Just thought I saw something crawling in my bed. It wasn't a big, hairy, muscular man, no. It was probably just a spirit. I have asked my guardian angel, and thank you, guardian angel, for looking after me. Because my guardian angel, normally has an easy job of it. Because, I don't go out much, and, there's not much for my guardian angel to guard. But when I'm going out into the big bad world, especially to London, I have asked my guardian angel for extra protection, and thank you, my guardian angel got me here fairly hassle-free. I'm okay, but quite tired. It is tiring. It's quite stressful travelling. I'm not keen on it. But anyway, that's the end of today's vlog. I will come back to you tomorrow morning. I'll tell you what the bed's been like, how well I slept, and I might take you along on a walk around East Grinstead somewhere, wherever my brother is going to take us. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.